And you work a lot with when you were doing or as you're doing fractional roles, not in the coaching role necessarily, you work
Yeah,
a lot with, or maybe even in the coaching role, with PE-backed companies,
I
right?
do. I do a lot, especially when I'm an interim CMO or projects. I work a lot with private equity um, investors and their portfolio companies. So those are generally, let's say, north of 200 million. But when I work with CMOs, I can also work with CMOs at smaller companies as well. And I was an interim CMO for one Series A company, Linus Health, but generally I work with larger companies when I come on as an interim or fractional CMO. Um, my coaching and mentoring can be different. Like I have one now that's a $15 million company, and I'm coaching the marketing leader. Um,
So
so I can do
on the
smaller companies as well.
PE-backed companies, I'm assuming there's a different conversation. I mean, there's a whole different level of involvement and they're very much focused on bottom line and what are we
Yep.
doing to get this company in order and more efficient and all of that. How does that conversation go? Or do you stay connected to the PE contacts and what does that look like?
Well, with one private equity investor, I've worked with six of their portfolio companies. I've been interim CMO at four, and I've helped with, rebranding or other engagements at others. Um, and generally larger companies, private equity investors have a time frame. They have a value creation plan where they're trying to, bulk up the companies to sell them within, let's say, 5, 6, 7 years. So, a lot of it is about building infrastructure and a longer term plan. So by infrastructure, people, process, technology, data, analytics, pricing, and brand strength. So I work on those. So I'll usually do an assessment of infrastructure up front and, look at the positives and what the company's doing well and where the gaps are. And if I come on as an interim CMO, I will lead the marketing team and, be on the C-suite and work cross-functionally. But a lot of it is about looking at the infrastructure. I will say those types of deals that I get involved in are not as price sensitive as small companies. They're problem sensitive. So
Mhm.
generally when they bring me on board, there's a degree of pain or there's something that they need to do to ramp up the company and speed up the value creation
And
of the company.
are you seeing common problems or is it all different kinds of problems that you're
Oh
getting?
my, all kinds, brand, rebuilding the demand engine and MarTech stack,